is a cold, windy day in January in Bermuda. All right, so it's January. It was my birthday this week, and I thought, you know what? Let's take a walk and let's have a little chat. Let's have a chat about getting older, especially in your 40s, because I am not a new entry to the 40-year category. I am well on my way to my mid-40s now. So I thought, let's have a little discussion about aging gracefully into your 40s. Last year, I was on a pretty big project. It was a multi-year project that ended late last year, and it was stressful. It was quite an awful experience, actually. I came out of it mentally and physically damaged. And I realized that for 2025, I needed to change a few things in my life so that I can be happier and healthier. And that's the most important thing I would say to anyone that's getting up there in age. You're in your 30s, you're wondering what your 40s are going to be like, you're wondering what you should prioritize. Number one thing is to prioritize your physical and mental health. And I'm not going to call out the company or anything, because I love the company, I love the people I was working with. It was just a very stressful project, and like I said, I came out of it much worse for wear, I'll be honest. Like, even though the sitting I was doing was wrecked my back, mentally I just really can't take that work anymore. And at the end of that project, I just realized that things had to change. Look at this gorgeous view. And the older you get, the more you realize that you have to take things more seriously. Your diet, your activity levels, it just becomes more and more important. But the good thing about turning 40 is that you pretty much know where your life is headed or where you want it to go. Because I think in your 20s, you're still figuring out so much. There's still so much things in life to learn. In your 30s, you get closer, but in your 40s is when you hit that sweet spot of where you've learned all the important things in life, which includes learning things about yourself, but you're still physically capable of actually making it all happen. So these are your glory years, man. I really feel it. And I didn't realize it when I first turned 40, but now that I've been in my 40s for a while, I know that, my life is where I want it to be. I know what I want to focus on. And I know where I want to put my priorities. And at this point, I want to focus on my happiness. I hope this wind isn't destroying the audio on this video, because it is very windy right now. I don't know if you guys can pick up on that. So what I want to focus on in 2025, one thing I want to do more of is work on my YouTube channel. If you've noticed, I hear a lot of it from my subscribers that I don't really put up much videos. I think I only did 2 videos last year. But the videos that I do put up get a lot of traction. They have a long life. So I hear a lot of comments from people who watch the older videos and they want me to do more stuff. And I want to do more stuff. It's just that I couldn't focus on it as much as I wanted to last year. But this year is going to be different. This year, I have a plan to increase my output, to sort of give you guys a better view of what life is like in Bermuda. And I want to focus on that more. I want to do things that I find personally enjoyable. I don't think my content is that great. I'm definitely not a good videographer or a good editor or anything, but I enjoy making content, and I enjoy meeting people that are coming to the island either to live or to visit. I enjoy it. So I want to do more of that next year. I want to meet more of you guys, and I want to focus on that some more. The other thing I want to do more of this year is to take care of myself physically, which means that I want to maybe stop drinking so much because I got a bit into that more than I wanted to last year. And I got off my regular workout routine and I want to get back to it. I've only just started getting back to the gym since, October, September. So it's been maybe 3 months since I've been in the gym. And that is the longest break I've taken from the gym in about 10 years. Not proud of that. And as you get into your 40s, you realize how important it is to stay physically active. Because when you're not active, you feel it. You start to feel worse, your body feels worse. Mentally, you just don't really have it like you do when you're staying active. And it affects you so much more than it does when you're younger. So stay active, that's another recommendation for you. So speaking of priorities, the next thing I want to do throughout 2025 and into my 40s is to put less of a priority on money. Now, that's something I've chased for most of my life, not really coming from much money. When you get older, you find yourself chasing money, or at least that's where I found myself. So a big reason why I was on that project was that the money was good. The money was good, I can't lie. But, I think I'm at the point in my life now where I'm ready to prioritize other things, like we talked about, because I never really asked myself, why do I want all this money? I mean, there's the material things. You want to buy houses, you want to take trips and do all that. Of course you do. And money's important for that, of course. But what else do you want to do for your life? Like, what do you want? Like, you got to start asking yourself bigger questions. And that's what I'm starting to do now. Like, what about my family? What about my happiness? What about my health? What about other things that are, quite frankly, more important than money? That's what you come to find. So that's what I want to do going forward, is to put less of a priority on money. It doesn't mean I don't want money. Of course I want money, but it's a little bit lower on the priority scale than it used to be. So yeah, just wanted to have a quick chat with you guys. Hopefully still some of you out there that are watching this channel and that get this notification when I upload the video. But it's 2025 now. I'm a year older, I'm a year wiser, and I have more free time on my hands. So I'm gonna try to put more content on the site. I have some big ideas that'll even go outside of YouTube that will help promote the site and to help it become something more than just a YouTube channel, But that's goals, and that's what I'm aiming for. But thank you for joining me on this walk. It is windy and the weather is awful today. It has been all week. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned. It won't be too long to the next one, and I'll see you guys then.